Hello, this is Mr. Kent of MrKent.com. And just yesterday, let's see, this is Christmas Eve 2017, and just yesterday I put up a video announcing that the Flight Data Manager was now working again, thanks to Kent Jensen. And I have some videos on how to use that if you're not aware of how to use that program. It's what we use to put the data at the bottom, the telemetry data at the bottom of a Bebop 2 screen. And so I put this up announcing that it was working again because it had not been working previously. And so a previous video that I put up was on how to use the converter. Well, let's start from the beginning. How to get the file off of your Bebop before you turn it off after a flight, and convert it using the Flight Data Manager, because we had no data showing for a while. Well, now that's been fixed thanks to Kent Jensen, but it shouldn't be up to him, who doesn't work for Parrot, to keep that thing going, because he's already sold his drone and isn't into drones anymore. And so I'm suggesting that we all contact Parrot, all those of us who have a Bebop 2 or earlier, and ask them to put something up that we can use that they maintain, of just a simple database file with some clicks on it that we can download the file that is needed, which is a PUD file. And let me see. I think I've got a picture of a PUD file. If you open it with Notepad, this is what it looks like. And this is the file that the Bebop generates when it just as soon as you shut off, as soon as you land and hit the land button, it generates this file. And this is the file that is used in the Flight Data Manager to convert it into the files that we see when it's working right. And what we do on here is we just click on that and click on the one we're looking at, the file we're looking at, and it'll generate the files that we need to go to Verb Edit, Garmin Verb Edit, and generate the telemetry data that we can put at the bottom of our screen. Okay, so if you're new to this, I'm trying to explain it for you easily. Well, what happened is because Parrot made some changes to their software, this was no longer working, and Kent was kind enough to go in and fix it, even though he doesn't have a drone anymore, or at least not a Bebop, and so he had kind of left it behind. He wasn't maintaining it. So after contacting him, he has gone in and he's fixed it. But we shouldn't have to go to a third party to get the data that Parrot puts into the drone. Now, this other, let me flip back here. I'm leaving up the video that I put up previous when it wasn't working, which tells you how to go about getting the data off of your Bebop when you land, and goes through doing that. So we can still get the data, but we have to convert it ourselves. So I'm suggesting that we write a note or email or do something to tell Parrot that it would be easy for them to do one of two things: either to put up a Flight Data Manager from their own company that we can go to get the information, or to add something into the Sky Controller, or any way they want to do it, so that it puts that file and converts it into the data that we need, or at least puts the file on our tablet so we can convert it and use it. So either whatever would work, either to put the PUD file automatically on our tablet when we land, or to put up a Flight Data Manager that is maintained by Parrot. That would be if I was running the Parrot Bebop company, I'd make sure I had something there so that you can get that valuable information off of your drone. So anyway, I can't tell you how to get a hold of them because I'm just making this on the lam, because the purpose of this video is to show you an issue I'm having with my TAB-8 Android tablet. So we'll get to that now, but I'm suggesting that everybody contact Parrot about this. So let's move on and look at what this video is intended to be. All right, now to the video that is supposed to be under the label of issues with my Android TAB-8. When I go to FreeFlight Pro and open it up, let's say I want to make a flight plan. So I'm sitting here in my office and I want to make a flight plan. So I go like this and I hit this and go into flight plan, and it's taken forever. And now it says FreeFlight Pro has stopped. Restart the app. Okay, we'll see if we can do it this time. I don't know, it might work this time, but this is very annoying. Okay, we'll try it again. And here it comes. And it stops again. Okay, now I have to admit I haven't sent any feedback, so I can't complain. But I don't know if anybody else is having this problem, but it is pretty annoying. So here's what I have found. First of all, if this next one doesn't work, I restart the tablet. But let's see if this works. Okay, we'll kill that, and then we'll go back. We're gonna go through things really fast here, otherwise it won't work. So we go to FreeFlight Pro. And by the way, it works every time when I'm flying. So we'll go over here to Setup. And we'll go into Settings. And like I'll just pick on something like this right here. And now real quick, I'm going to go back. Back here, and back here. And it works. There's my flight plan. We're gonna go through things really fast here, otherwise it won't work. So we go to FreeFlight Pro. And by the way, it works every time when I'm flying. So we'll go over here to Setup. And we'll go into Settings. And like I'll just pick on something like this right here. And now real quick, I'm going to go back. Back here, and back here. And it works. There's my flight plan. Is anybody else having these kind of problems with their tablet? This is an Android TAB-8 tablet. And it's very annoying when you have to do something else to get into your flight plan. So I don't know if it's Android or if it's the FreeFlight Pro, but the FreeFlight Pro app isn't working. So anyway, just so you'll know now, if I'll try to go again, we'll see if I can get in there. And sure enough, once it's gotten in there, it'll go back in there. So if anybody else is having the same trouble, I'd appreciate comments on it, and we can look into it. I don't think it's a problem with the tablet. I think it's a problem with FreeFlight Pro, because if I go fast, it works. If I go slow, it doesn't. All right. Well, I want to thank you for listening, and God bless you.